time for the Kiki. Hey, one time for the Kiki. Hey, one time for the Kiki.
Hey. Nah, she ain't going on too long now. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the After Hours podcast.
My motherfucking guy. Hey.
This is episode
Do you know?
19. I got it. There we go. Episode 19 of the After Hours podcast. So we are very blessed and very lucky to have you joining us here today. We have two beautiful, amazing guests with us. So you're going to have an amazing show. I'm your boy, Antony, the Aussie.
And I'm your girl, Roxy Rox. And we are here at the After Hours motherfucking podcast. What it do, boo?
Hey, who do we have here with us today?
Oh, who do we have? The beautiful sensation.
You go first. You're the
Michael Coughlin
Oh, Michael Coughlin.
from Dublin.
Yes.
I'm ready to do this shot. I thought we were going to shot.
Yeah, we're like, when's the shot
We
part?
want to just
Let the audience know who you guys
All right, I am Bowie Jane from Australia.
Yes, my Bowie girl.
Yeah.
Fresh off Big Brother.
Yes,
Big
That was Big Brother.
Part.
This was the
Two.
part two.
Yes.
Because, guys, I was really
Because he was
busy
late.
and I couldn't make it here on time last time. So we have her again. And she came before me.
Really
Wasn't even
busy.
for Rox. I had to, ask her. And she said, for
Really
you, I'll come.
busy.
I don't know. Can you even remember what we talked about?
Nah,
'Cause
you
I
guys got
can't.
fucked up.
She's also my emotional support animal. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has a
Yeah.
license.
Being here next to you.
Oh,
She's an
also,
ESC.
we worked at the Abbey together, so we bartended at the Abbey.
There you go.
For years. So that's how I know Michael. That's how I know everyone.
And I also want to give you, please, you can turn on subtitles for this episode. I know there's a lot of accents going on. The subtitle feature might explode, trying to pick up on all three of us, but
Yes.
I highly recommend that. I want to hear you guys next week telling me, I couldn't understand half of you because your accents everywhere. Put the subtitle captions on.
Well, here's the
Right.
thing. I get more Irish the more shots I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
And we're
shit.
going to finish the bottle.
And we're drinking
And the
Jameson.
weird thing is, I feel more Irish the more I drink.
Yeah, that's right.
Guys, shot.
All right.
You got a shot, Rox?
Ready.
All right, let's go.
Okay, up to it. Down to it. Say, fuck those who don't
do it.
Don't do it. We do it because we're used to
Now
it. Drink, motherfucker, drink.
Drink,
Motherfucker, drink.
Salud.
Drink,
Salud.
motherfucker, drink.
Cheers, mate.
That's so funny, Bowie knows the last part.
I didn't know the important bit.
She's like, motherfucker, drink.
drink,
She's like, are we
drink.
going to drink now? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach y'all a new word
Yes.
for cheers.
Cheers.
In Ireland,
Mm-hmm.
we say slancha.
Slancha.
Like cilantro?
Like cilantro.
Oh.
Slancha.
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 Yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
Slancha.
And in Australia, we
Slancha.
just say
Slancha.
cheers, biggies.
Cheers, dickhead.
Cheers, dickhead. Oh, yeah. Or like I'd say to
Or
my dad,
cheers.
cheers, you fucking cunt.
Exactly. I was going to
Fun.
say that, but
Fun.
cheers.
Fucking
I won't
cunt.
say that because my parents will say that.
Oh,
And then
sorry.
I say,
They don't realize
carry
how much we carry a scont.
Yeah, that's
They don't realize how
that's
much
the
we say
Guyanese
cunt
way.
in Australia.
Like-
Oh, I know.
And in America, it's like, how could you say that? That's such a bad word.
No, because it's like, you dirty.
Oh, I
you
love
just-
that guy. He's the maddest cunt.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
descriptive. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
All right,
that.
guys. So that was our
So,
shot.
for
Gets
the
us
American audience, that was not a good start.
Oh, yeah.
As you were.
USA. Let's get a man.
USA. He's a citizen now.
USA.
Me too. Are you?
Yeah.
I've always been.
Oh, that's right.
I'm
You're
I'm
dual.
yeah.
We're all dual.
We're all dual, yeah.
Oh my God. We're all American, guys.
We're all American, guys. And I
We're
think
all American
so great to
podcast.
be here, and I'm going to go get a cheeseburger
I
after
can't
this.
wait.
And some French fries.
And some French fries with...
Okay, we are all over the
Ketchup.
motherfucking place.
right,
Okay,
sorry,
this is
guys, sorry, guys.
episode 9. Okay, this is episode 19, and I am so happy to have Michael and Bo here. We are going to fucking talk. We are going to laugh, and one thing we definitely are doing, we're going to drink.
Yep.
So at this point of the show, we ask each other, we do a mental check-in to say, how's my friend?
Right.
Because I feel as though there's a lot of times where we just don't know exactly what people are going through at that time. And it's always to do a check-in. So I love doing a check-in, and we have our beautiful guests here today. So we'll start with the infamous Bowie Jane. How's my friend?
I'm good. I was all excited because my single was coming out.
Yes.
And then there's like a letdown that happens once the single's out because you're just waiting for statistics. So it's
Yeah.
like, and it's stressful. So it's like, woo, and then boom.
And then you're just staring at your
And you're
statistics,
just waiting and
refreshing
you're
all
like,
the analytics.
actually, I'm just going to release another song because it's too stressful. Like, I'm going to get the next one going.
Right.
So, yeah, I feel like it's been a flat week for me, but I did a gig yesterday. You guys are there.
Okay, so let me tell y'all real quick. So I've don't think I've ever seen, no, I did see you DJ at Mickey's for one of our parties.
Oh, that's
Halloween
right.
Parties.
Yeah.
But yesterday was lit. It was the Glory Party. That's the name of it?
Oh,
Glory
yes,
Party.
the
Glory LA.
party.
The Glory Hole Party.
Oh, it's just a
No glory holes.
No glory hole, just the glory.
Find a glory hole?
Jesus.
Sorry about Roxy.
Okay,
Even though it's
so
her podcast.
so no, it's the Glory. And when I tell you, so I knew she had a single coming out, but I didn't know she was gonna actually sing it and perform it.
I didn't know I was going to sing it.
Right, and it was you fucking did your shit.
Actually, I saw a video of me singing along to the track, right? And I can hear you going, oh, yeah. Like, I can hear you in the background.
And what's the name of your new track?
Never surrender.
Never Surrender.
Yeah.
We're going to put the link for it as well. So you can
Yes,
access it for everything.
definitely,
We're going to support our
definitely.
Bowie.
Yeah.
We'll put
It's a
that on.
tune.
But
It's a
it
tune,
is-
yeah.
And so we were partying.
We might make it
Oh,
our new
it's
theme
so
song. You never
fun.
know, sweetie.
Oh, I like that.
So what?
We want to make it our new
song.
theme song.
She's
Yeah.
like,
Sweetie.
Oh, I didn't hear that
Actually,
part.
Yeah.
Oh no, never surrender, honey, because sometimes
should
things
never
happen
surrender.
and people think you're gonna surrender, and you know what? So you just don't.
Yeah. Now let's ask Michael. How's my friend?
Today I'm very good.
Yes.
Good.
But I had a rough week last week.
Okay.
Where I'm approaching my birthday.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I feel like I do like self-reflection as I approach my birthday. And like I question, like, am I in my place in life where I expected myself to be?
Mm-hmm.
And I beat myself up if I don't feel like I'm like where I'm at.
Right.
So I actually, for the first time in a long time, I leaned in on my dad. I FaceTimed him. I was like, Dad, I need to talk to you because my dad has struggled with mental health over the years after he retired. And I just felt like safe to talk to him and be like, yo, I like am comparing myself to like something I've made up in my head.
Right.
And my dad is like one of my best friends.
Right.
He's such a great person. And I just had this like conversation where like he eased me. He's like, you're doing fine. You live in LA. You live in like one of the most expensive cities in the world. And you're doing really good. And I just needed to hear like,
Isn't that
you're doing great, sweetie.
Yes.
You know?
Exactly.
So like my dad is my Kris Jenner.
And he's back home.
He's in Dublin, yeah.
He's in Dublin.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And that makes it harder because you can't just go over and sit with them, or it's all
Yeah.
FaceTime call.
My family relationship is FaceTime now, which I'm so grateful for, but I like do miss just like the
Yeah.
Physical.
touch.
human
Yeah.
next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I am really good today, and I'm
Good.
so happy to be here.
Well, good. Well, thank you for
That's
sharing that with
good.
us. Cheers.
Yes,
Cheers,
I love
boys.
that.
All right.
How are
Good.
you?
I'm good.
How are you, my
I fucked my
friend,
finger up
Antony
today.
Audi?
Other than that, I'm good.
You did what?
I fucked my finger up
Oh.
today, guys. I just drove 2 hours, so if I
that
look
your
really
middle
tired-
finger?
That's my middle
Okay,
finger, guys.
yeah,
So I
okay.
fucked. it
Fuck
up.
you!
But
It's a bit rude.
Did you win?
I won.
You
Sorry,
won.
Mum.
Okay.
Yeah, you should see the butthole.
Butthole.
Kidding, guys.
Glory
Kidding, guys.
Oh my God.
kidding,
I
guys.
can't
Bad
show
joke,
my
bad
parents
joke.
this. Okay, keep
Yeah,
going.
you can.
Yeah.
I am good.
Okay.
I've actually just finished the process of moving, and if anybody's moved apartments, especially in Los
Oh, it's the
Angeles,
worst.
I've been very stressed because the whole process of moving, and you know when you're moving and you think like your place doesn't have that much stuff, and you're like, I can slam this out in a few hours. I was up from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and had to rush to work and still wasn't finished.
Ah.
Just trying to get the boxes out. Mind you, my 3 big-ass dogs just wanting to sniff everything, curious about everything I'm touching. And it got really stressful, you know? And then when with the new apartment, it becomes a process of all the boxes and then like, fuck, I'm going to have to unpack this now. Where does this go? Where am I going to put
Yeah.
this? So I've been a little stressed in terms of like the moving process. I do need a good night's sleep. I definitely feel very sleep deprived. Yesterday was Easter, so I drank a lot, lost a lot of money in poker.
Oh.
The family played poker, so everyone was throwing in.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Money.
you couldn't say I'm not going to play.
I didn't say I wasn't going to play, and I'm not the best at poker. And my
Right.
poker face is not bad. They fell for me a few times.
Right.
But
But that's because it was real. You really didn't know. It
yeah, I really didn't know what was going on. I've never played poker before, so I was just like, yeah, I'm all in. I was like, I'm all in. And you're like, I fold. I was like, fuck, I got it. But other than that, I am feeling very blessed. You know, with the new apartment comes like I feel like a cleanse. Like I saged the place. I got myself a new bed. Like I feel like it's a fresh start. I feel very like more focused on a new goal now, and I want to be. You know, it's a nice start. I feel fresh.
Yeah. For me, so it's so funny. I looked on YouTube today and saw somebody said Roxy is multi-emotional. Somebody said multi-emotional.
Well, you mean in like the comments on our page?
Yeah, on the page today.
What does that even mean?
And
Is that not being human?
It was like it was a positive because they said Roxy's so multi-emotional and I love you go something like that, but it was positive. It wasn't negative.
It wasn't like you're a hot mess.
And I think right. I mean, you can call me hot mess too. I mean, hey, whatever. But I think that when I saw that, I was like, absolutely, because I can go from having cheers and having fun and turning up, but for real, how I did this week was very interesting, to say the least. Some chapters have closed in my life, and I'm okay. So I had to deal with that this week, and then I also had to deal with just still dealing with the grief of my parents. So sitting here listening to Michael right now, you know, talk about his dad, and like, you know, I'm a crybaby sometimes. You know, I'm a fucking dead gangster, but I'm a crybaby, and like for real, like when you just said, my father is my best friend, and you can call him. And here I go. When I say, this is so fucking annoying, but the one thing I did say today, this week, is like, going through what I went through this week, that's who I would call.
Yeah, exactly.
And I said that to my situationship. You know my situationship, right? And,
April 15th, right? That was the day.
Right, that's the day I'm moving out.
Yeah, April 15th, the situationship ends.
right.
So nearly there, guys.
Right.
2 weeks.
So
I'm keeping track.
I wasn't ready for this. And I wanted to call him because he would have been like, get it together. You don't need to be doing that anyway.
Together.
It's time for you to focus on what you came out there to do. And fuck that, you know? And so, yeah, that just brought me to, it's just hard. So,
I really need to give you a hug.
Oh,
Can I like
it's
give
all
you a
good. It's
hug?
all good.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you give her a hug.
So,
I'm
no,
used to the
it's all
tears,
good.
you know. For me, it's just like, here's rocks.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Mwah.
Watch out for the
I
lip
wasn't
gloss.
ready
Watch out for the lip gloss.
I wasn't ready.
It's got me a
He
couple
always got
times.
some fucking shit to say, right? So,
By the way, your makeup still looks amazing.
Oh,
Yeah, she's been
just
wearing
saying
waterproof
that-
stuff lately because
Yeah.
shut the fuck.
Actually,
What is it? This is multi-emotional.
Right.
Multi-emotional.
Multi-emotional.
I will say, it's just so funny you fucking said that shit. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Because I said that this week. I was like, this is when I need Robert Cecil Dover to pull me up and be like, bitch, get your life, like, you're good. Like,
Right.
you didn't go out to California just to do that.
That's
So
right.
if
there
that
you go.
chapter is closed,
All right.
then what you came out there to do, then that means you have the time to do it.
Exactly.
And so I feel but having that, having him to FaceTime, to talk to be like, you know, it's a lot. So, okay, so that was my week.
Okay.
And I went to church yesterday.
You went to church?
Yes, I did.
How much did it burn when
and
you
I
stepped
didn't
in there?
burn. I didn't burn.
No, I'm glad.
So wait, I'm gonna hurry up because we got a whole show to do.
Yeah.
So I went to church yesterday. I went there with a really good friend of mine and some other people, and
then you went to Bowie.
yeah, then I went to
That's other church.
Then she went to Glory Hole.
and I said, here's
Glory.
some Jamison.
oh my god, I went to church and then I went to the glory hole. This is weird as fuck.
No, it wasn't Glory Hole. God,
we
you
had
make it sound
some
like
glory
it's
hole yesterday.
Jesus.
I went to church. In church, he spoke to me. That pastor was like, okay,
Yeah.
this happened.
Because
This
he
happened.
felt you. He probably
This
saw the
happened.
sizzling of the skin.
They must have
And
been
he was
like,
let me
you're
help
not,
her.
you don't belong in here.
Yeah.
But and I spoke to me and I made some decisions and it is. But That took me
Good.
out just now.
Well-
And I love that. I love the fact that you were that close to your father. And because my father came out late in life. Yeah, he came out, and mind you, we're Caribbean, so you can get killed for being gay. And my father came out late in life, and the time that I got a chance to really talk to him and talk about his boyfriend and talk about, because he had a boyfriend in Africa, Africa's maybe so he had a boyfriend there, and it felt so good to talk to him about his other life, because he was married to my mom for 25 years.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a situation where. Okay, so that's enough it's enough. Okay,
Yeah,
so
guys, let's get Roxy moving.
And now-
Now, the next part of our show, we do customer complaints where customers to message us on our podcast and tell us what annoys them at a club. So I know we get to release tension on what annoys us as being in the industry as
excuse
DJs,
me.
bartenders. So
So we're listening. We're listening to Yelps.
We're trying to listen to the customer, and they personally contact either me or the podcast page and tell us. So I have a complaint from one of our, actually I'm not going to say their name, but their complaint is that when they're at the bar waiting, it's their turn at the bar to get their drink, and the bartender's still chatting away or flirting away with a customer.
Annoying.
That is our customer complaint today, that when the bartender is still chatting away or flirting or chatting with his friends, obviously that people that he or she knows, and it's their turn and they're just waiting for them to finish talking to get their drink. That's their customer
that
complaint.
is why some bars don't let partners sit at the bar.
Yeah.
What?
Which I think is a stupid rule, but
But I also think that we have regulars and we have people who also tip us very generously. And I am going to give them a little extra attention.
Yeah.
I am going to ask them,
Absolutely.
how was that thing you told me you're going to last week? And I'm not just going to make their drink, nice thing, yeah, off you go.
Yeah.
Because I know at the back of my head, this person comes to see me. This person comes to tip me.
I think there's making eye contact. That's
There's so many angles to this. Like,
But what do you feel? You feel like when your friend comes to see you at the bar and you're a little rushed, say it's Saturday night, do you try and just hurry up the conversation and say, yeah, that's
I mean, I deal with it based on the
good?
situation.
Tipping and
No, I deal with it based on the situation.
Yeah.
Like, I will acknowledge somebody. I'll be like, I'll be right with you.
yeah.
My friend. Hey, who? But I mean, I'm also not going to be ignorant to the fact that there's people waiting.
Yeah.
So I will
Like if your friend starts
I'll-
telling you, "Oh my God, did you hear what happened to?" and you're like, "Oh, well, talk to me about it later." You kind of rush it off.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm just a good bartender, and I'm like,
Yeah.
hey friend, have a shot while I make them their drinks.
Right,
I make them
yeah,
their
that's a
drinks.
good way to
Yeah,
do
you know how to make
Like,
it
I
flow.
just feel
Yeah.
the situation
Right,
out.
exactly.
But I
It's
also
a
feel that
conversation.
customers don't understand the concept of us bartenders, how we are very mentally drained at the end of the night because we do have to conversate so much.
Yes.
We have to kind of not make you like us, because it's very easy to like us, Look at all of us. We're likable people. But
Very likable.
have to
actually
alter.
us three here. Very likable. But
Yeah, we are. No,
Don't do that.
Multi-emotional.
Don't do that.
us four are
Multi-emotional.
likable. I wouldn't say every bartender's
I
likable.
like that.
not every bartender's likable, but I'm saying we do our job well, and we know that there's certain people who do need that slight little extra time to just kind of check on them and see how they're doing or
Some
go to
people are
them.
grumpy.
But yeah, it's a tipping situation too. Remember the golden rule, guys. You tip your bartender well, you're going to get gold
Well,
level.
we're not going to talk about tipping.
Nah, we're not, but we are now on this. So that's the customer complaint
Right.
for the day. Rox, do you
Okay.
have a customer complaint?
When we don't have the ingredients for the stuff to make these
Oh, I've been getting that,
specialty-
yeah.
specialty drinks, we have this red velvet martini.
Oh.
I'm not going to tell you how many times. First of all, it's not our fault because we don't have the ingredients behind the bar to make it. It's only certain bars in that particular club that has that. Well, in the Abbey that has that drink. So at the end of the day, it's like, if we don't have it at our bar, I'm not going to go run around to
No.
try to find it.
It's a big bar.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, so they get so upset. Like when they're like, so you don't have the, so
Why
you
is it
can't
up
make
on
it?
the photo there? Why
You
are
know
you
me. I'm
promoting?
like, well, there's a bar right behind you has a few bottles. So
And
go ahead and
that's
figure it
that's
out.
there to bring people into that bar.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to put something on the floor.
Okay,
here.
please put it on the floor.
So, do you think if somebody walks into, can I say Starbucks? A coffee shop,
Starbucks.
and they want the impossible breakfast sandwich, and Starbucks is like, we don't have that. We ran out because we had a really busy morning. Do you think that person flails their arms and has a hissy fit?
No.
You know why they don't? because bartenders are drug dealers. And people want alcohol. We're basically giving them a drug so they feel like they can act a certain way.
Exactly.
Give
So
it to me.
I really feel like people react a certain way because they're not getting what they want.
And they're drunk.
And they're drunk.
And they're drunk.
So that's my
I never looked at it like that.
Yeah,
That's
we're
a
drug
good
dealers.
one.
Yeah, we're drug dealers.
We are
Like,
drug
Oh, my dad
dealers.
would be proud.
It's good
Too
to
bad
know,
we're in
guys.
the prohibition times. We talked about this yesterday.
So much for our citizenship.
But like,
Oh, no, they can't get rid
Listen,
of
you're already
us
American, it's a
anymore.
wrap.
They can't get rid of us
Oh, yeah, you're
anymore.
right.
That's it.
You're already American. You're
Yeah, we're stamped in. They
We're
can't take
fine.
away
We're
your
good, we're good.
citizenship.
They can't deport you.
No, they can't deport us anymore. We're
That's
safe,
right.
baby.
we're
We're
legal.
safe.
We're legal drug dealers.
It's
Yes,
time
we
to show
deal
our true
alcohol.
colors.
Just like the pharmaceutical company, the pharmaceuticals.
All right, guys. The next part of our segment here is the most fun part to me that I love. It's pet peeves.
Okay,
What
ooh.
you guys hate the most working. It could be bartending, DJing, anything in this. Obviously, this industry, nightlife.
Yes, ooh,
I
ready.
want you
Michael
to
ready.
tell me your most
Ready?
and the thing that irks you the most. Okay. Should we start with Michael because Michael's new to this?
But he was cracking his
Yeah,
neck.
Michael was cracking his neck.
He
I
was
feel like
like
he's
this.
prepared for this on his way here.
I'm
well,
ready to speak.
it's a weird one for me.
Okay.
It's okay.
So obviously we all know that it's annoying to make people waters,
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
but
Oh.
I actually don't mind making you a water. What I do care about is if you come up to me and you're like, "Can you make me a water?" it's the. I know I'm being annoying.
Right.
I know I'm being annoying.
And it's the can I just
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I thought
Add another layer to this.
just get for water?
Well,
Right.
no joke. No joke. Saturday night, I was bartending at a club. We had Diplo in the house.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Big name.
I'm shaking literally 6 cocktails. I'm like,
Yeah, they
I
see
can
you're
take
busy.
3 orders at a time. I've got it
Yes.
going. There's this,
Right there with you.
There's this girl on the corner. And she's like, excuse me. I just want a water. I'm like, me just making you a water or acknowledging you is slowing down 3 orders I've got queued
of
up.
money
Yeah.
and tips.
And you just wanting a
Money for
water,
bar.
Yeah.
I will get you your water, but it's not just a water because
Right.
it's stopping me from doing what I'm here to do.
And we
I'm here to make money.
Right, and we
Yeah.
spoke about this. We spoke about this on
Yes,
some
we
earlier
did.
episode where I said that the can I just want a water. I told them wanting a water does not give you a fast pass
No.
ticket
No.
to the front of the line.
It's-
No.
You know
Oh,
what,
it's
baby?
We're not at
Yeah.
Six Flags, boo.
I told him that
Yeah.
you're not getting a straight to the front of the line because you just want a water. I just need a water. I don't care. They just need 4 vodka sodas and they're paying and tipping. So you
That's
pay.
$100.
And you're in line.
Probably.
You have when it's your turn, it's your turn.
Yeah.
I don't care what you're getting.
Yeah.
Even if it's a Red Bull, a ginger ale, a water.
Yeah.
I don't care if there's no alcohol in it. I'm not gonna just get to you first because you just want a water.
Yeah.
Why doesn't every bar have a water fountain?
Oh,
Because then they start saying, I think I got roofied. I think someone put
But
something in
put
mine."
Put
a
a
lock
cover
on
on
it.
top.
Yeah,
like,
a lock.
We said that, but I think they want to sell waters also.
but they're not really.
Yeah.
You're not gonna sell you when somebody's cheap and they want same as the Adios drinkers.
I'm not buying a bottle of water.
They're not gonna
I'm
fucking
paying for
tip.
alcohol. I'm not buying a bottle of water.
No, you want to get
ordering
fucked
an
up.
Adios. They're getting
Hey,
a
I'm
tap
not
water.
drinking an
And you know where
Adios.
I give them the water from? Right in front of them. That sink tap opens up
Oh, me
nice
too.
and loud.
Okay, wait a second. Hold on, hold on,
Me
hold on.
too.
And I put
Wait a
that
second,
right
hold
under
on.
there.
Bowie and I on Friday nights, after we used to.
I feel like you're about to say you give hot water to people.
Hot water.
No, we used to give hot
Imagine
water.
it's scalding
No,
hot.
no, but that would be good.
Imagine. They take a
Lukewarm.
Wait, we need to
No ice.
explain for people who may not know
Wait.
that the tap is really slow. So, like on the gun,
Right.
it's really
So slow.
It's like this. It's slower
It's a
than a soda
dribble.
water. It's like this.
Yeah, you're
right?
taking that tap water.
Yeah,
Listen, let me
so
say-
it's so-
I
okay,
opened the tap so
That's
loud.
why it's
try-
annoying.
Bowie's trying to be no, he's trying to be politically correct. On Friday nights, bitch, after 1:45, last call on the other side. If they came up as
Water, you gave them scalding
that
hot water.
hot water, who be running?
Because you're also probably burning the ice. You're burning the ice, so that tap's running, and you're just like, here you go.
It's not burning hot. It's just warm.
Boy and I
my
be like,
God.
you want water? All right.
But
Be
God
like,
help a customer
how
if I
hot
open
is
the
it?
tap and they say, you're giving me tap water, I'm going to say, where do you think that pipe's coming from, sweetie? It's same as the
Exactly.
gun.
You have people question where the water's coming from
I
when
would
they're
they
getting
see the
it for
tap
free.
open and I'm just like, they're like,
So this is
Right.
another thing we do. We'd say if there are annoying people down at the slow end of the bar, so we'd worked our ass off all night. We'd say, oh, so you have to get water down
At the end,
there at
yeah.
the other bartender.
yeah, the last one, because that's the slowest
Oh,
bar.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All
they
right,
didn't
so-
work as hard.
So, Bowie, what's your biggest pet peeve? You don't have to only do bartending. bartending, could be DJing too, because that is part
Yes,
of
of
nightlife.
course.
Well-
You tell us what your biggest pet peeve is.
Right.
No, bartending. Like,
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
2, 3 people in a cubicle. You've got 5 seconds to go to the toilet. It's slammed. I'm just going to go to the toilet.
Ooh,
You run to
it's a
the
good
toilet and you can see all these feet.
Hey, they're doing
Under
bumps.
the-
They're not.
I don't care. I'm like banging on the door going, security,
Yeah.
security on every
Like,
door.
using your phone's flashlight under the
Yeah.
security.
I used to do it all the time. I was so mad. I was like, you're wasting time in these cubicles. I don't care if you're doing drugs. Get the out. Like,
Right.
so
Boy,
yeah.
You would come back on Friday night. You'd be like, I almost got into a fight. I would be
You
like,
just want to take a piss. Jesus.
I just want to go to the toilet
Right.
and get back to serving people.
Right.
I don't need all
So
these
that's
people
your-
having
yeah.
a chat in there.
That
Right.
makes sense, and I hate that too. And I hate when I'm running to the men's restroom and the guys in there are intoxicated, so they start questioning me like, "Why are you cutting the line? I'm clearly wearing
Yeah.
a Abbey shirt.
Hello,
Exactly.
You think I'm gonna line up with the rest
Yeah.
of you? Who's out there making the fucking drinks, you
Y'all, I
idiot?
feel like
Yeah.
y'all want to drink, right? If you want
Y'all
to drink,
want drinks,
then
and you want me-
It's
figure
just
it
kind
out.
of crazy when places don't have like an
A restroom
employee
for
A
employee.
staff
I
toilet?
Like,
agree.
yo.
that would
Where
make
you
life
work
so
now,
much
do you have a
easier.
staff toilet?
Yes.
See,
Yeah,
But
but
if I
staff
want to go
toilet.
into the guest bathroom, I skip the line. I'm like, I work here, and I walk through.
Of course.
Right, I do that too.
Yeah.
But they have a
respect
staff
it.
toilet.
But we have a
That's
staff toilet.
so awesome that you have
Staff
Yeah.
toilet would
Yeah.
help.
like for real. That is so awesome.
And actually, most of the bars I've worked at have had one, except for one that I can think of.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. I have a pet peeve. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna let out because it's been sitting
you
on me.
can go
'cause it
ahead and
happened.
then I'm not gonna do one because
I can't. This is what happens. They come to the bar. They say, a White Claw. And then you think, okay, good. This is two sides to this.
I know what you're about to say.
A White Claw. Do you have like
No.
mango? Do you have like so when
We've got a mixed pack and we don't know what's in it.
what annoys me is when they're so specific about the flavor. The second thing that pisses me off when they say, "Oh, anything, just a White Claw, doesn't matter," and then you bring them like either the lime or whatever you give them,
Yeah,
the
well,
grape,
and they're like,
and
"You
then
don't
they
have
look
a-"
at it and they say, "Oh no, not that flavor." Then fucking tell me what you want. Say anything except
Yeah.
this, anything, and then you're going back and forth to fucking look through these.
Yeah.
Like White Claws, I honestly feel is the devil's creation because they have annoyed bartenders now. Like
Yeah.
this
We
whole
don't have White
flavor.
Claws on my place.
Oh,
This
yeah.
whole, this whole
Wait, you-
White Claw flavor, this whole selection. Like, do you have like the limited edition, like cherry lemonade?
Yeah.
No.
I'm like,
I'm mad
how
that
old are
he said-
you?
I think
Like-
that,
Wait, I'm so mad
So-
that you just said the devil's. Would you say
The devil's creation. Because honestly, it's become a point now where they're telling me just a White Claw anything, and I bring them around. Like they don't care, obviously, and it's always like, do you have any other flavor? I'm like, tell me anything except this. Like, stop wasting my time. Don't
Yeah,
be
it's
so
so annoying.
nonchalant about
That's
like
so
any
annoying.
flavor, and then they see it and they're like, anything but that.
also, I used
Right.
to hate serving White Claws, but then I was like, wait, this is really fast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Until they
I'm
start
like-
asking,
why? So
questioning
they
the
asked
flavor.
about what? Because like the other day I was working. Do you
Just
have?
have two
Do you have
flavors.
mango?
No.
Do you have mango?
Yeah.
Do you have pineapple?
Yeah.
No, I have grapefruit and lime.
That's it.
We're supposed to figure
That's
it
why
out.
I don't open the can when I give it to them because I don't
They're
know if
gonna
they're
try-
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
say like, do you
Yeah.
have
I
any
used
other
to
flavor?
start piling them up in the ice because I knew the flavor would be an issue.
Yeah.
You used to put them in ice.
I mean, I had a separate
Okay.
icing in the ice. Anyway,
No,
Right.
but
keep going.
two flavors.
So that's
Just
my
clear
pet
with
peeve.
health and safety.
you would say that.
No, I did.
So let's move.
I have another pet peeve though that I need to get off my chest.
Yeah,
Okay.
let it
Right?
out. Let it make you feel
Let
better.
it out, and
When
then we'll
somebody
go to.
steps up to your bar and is like, "What do you like?"
Oh,
Oh,
I don't like the same thing as you.
exactly.
I like
Tell me what you
whiskey
like.
I just say a shot of tequila.
I do
Right.
too.
I just,
I'm
that's
like,
all I
tequila
say. I
rocks.
say a shot of tequila.
I actually say mezcal rocks because I know they're gonna be like, no.
Right,
No, I don't
of
want
course.
that.
So what do you want? What do you like? Do you like sweet? Do you like spicy? Do you like sour? Like,
no.
Or then you start.
Exactly.
Or then you start telling me, I have
Tell
like,
me what you
I have
want.
this martini, I have this drink. You might like this, you might like that, and they're like, you give them all these options, and they're like, vodka soda.
Oh,
I'm like, you fucking
it's
idiot.
like a food menu, same thing.
Just say that when you came up to me. You save
Yeah.
us a lot
Yeah.
of fucking time.
Just get
and
a
I
vodka.
truly like, I'm not like one of those bartenders that's like bitter and jaded and like hates my
Nah.
job because I love my job. I really do. I love where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
But I just want you to know what you want. Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta turn
Yeah,
the
we gotta-
tables a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So, because this is like kind of like a part 2 for Bowie, and then of course we're gonna get to Michael.
Michael, yep. So we
So
got Big Brother.
I have So I have a couple questions for
Yeah,
you for
yeah.
Big Brother. You know, I'm a little bit dirty sometimes. So, was there anybody in the house that you wanted to fuck?
Oh, no.
No.
Actually, I walked in And I was like, wow, there's literally no one for me here.
But do you feel like you would have fucked on with the cameras
Would
being
you have
on?
fucked?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, like those cameras are on 24/7.
I wouldn't. No, actually, no, I wouldn't. But
Even
I
under the
can
covers.
see how you sort of get like comfortable with people.
What about comfortable with farting?
Okay, so
Oh, it's
we all fart.
disgusting.
we all
No.
fart.
Like,
Well, I asked her
I
about
say
the
hold
toilet
it in.
situation, like holding the mic while
I
you're
say
taking a
hold
big
it in.
shit.
I don't care. Go to the toilet, please. Like,
like, how do I
So
smell
you
that?
wouldn't have
Like, we're
had
in a
sex in the
share
house.
house,
You
like-
wouldn't have
Right.
had sex in the house,
No,
even if
absolutely.
even under the covers.
Even with like
No,
the
You weren't
hottest-
attracted
no,
to
because you remember in the moment. Are you really going to remember if you've really covered everything up? Mind you, they're not going
These
to air it.
cameras
Quite
are-
frankly,
Yeah.
They're not gonna air it.
they're not going to
But
air
Don't
it.
So
they
you
do like
had-
an after dark? After
No,
They
in
would air it in
Australia
the
they
UK.
do.
in Australia, I remember they
Yeah.
used to do like
In
a
Australia,
fucking
they don't
live.
do that.
On Big Brother.
And
In
you
Australia,
see
they
it.
had a live 24/7 feed, and you can watch the Big Brother house on your phone
Pick your
or
camera.
laptop
Yeah.
at any time. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be
Whereas
on TV.
in
It was a
America,
live
it's a bit
feed.
edited still.
No,
Yeah.
Australia, you could literally watch the live
Are you
feed
fucking
and
kidding
just
me?
follow them on every.
So I
So there was
believe
nobody that you
something-
liked in there?
No, but I believe some things did happen in there
But you don't know.
um, that I can't be sure of. But I think some things happened in there and it wouldn't have aired. Not with me.
Okay. So who was your arch enemy in there? Who did you not?
Oh, she's
in.
Well, I would say the people who were bitching about me, which I found out later, I knew in the house
Okay.
that
so
I
you
was
knew.
not bonding with them.
Right.
Okay.
I was like, but I did not show it. I was
But-
like, I'm just going to pretend I'm getting along with everyone.
Right.
So
Under
those
the
people
radar
who
there.
thought I was being dumb, I freaking knew.
knew.
And when I got out, like the first thing Mum said to me is, this person, this person, this
Yep.
person, and this person.
Right.
I hope you're not friends with them because they were nasty. And I said, Mum, I already knew that. I
But did
haven't
you-
even seen
So-
the footage. I already knew that.
Did you ever go back and watch any episodes, or somebody told you and you were like, I can't believe they were saying that about me?
Nah. I haven't watched anything, but anything I've been told, I'm like, yeah, I knew.
Whatever,
I
it
kind of,
is, yeah.
you have a feeling.
Inkling, yeah.
Like, you know, when people are talking about you and you do get paranoid at some parts, and that's because it's actually happening.
Yes.
Right.
Of course.
Like, you know, it's
Right.
human nature.
well, you're in
and-
touch with your
Yeah.
instinct.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got your, like, 24/7, no phones, no nothing. You're seeing every move in the house.
Yeah.
And no napping.
Especially if you're someone, exactly.
Lots of nuts.
But
No, you're
especially
not
if
allowed
you're
to
someone
nap in
who's
the house.
aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm aware, so I could feel
So
changes
let
in
me ask you
energy.
this.
Let him know, Bowie. He's
It
shocked
was
that
a lot.
he's shocked at the idea that there's no napping
They
in the house.
do they wake you up?
Yes.
And there's no
They
drinking
say,
except for once a
No,
week.
like-
I could not.
The
do it.
drinking thing was bizarre to me. I'm
I
like,
could not
oh,
survive.
12 people sharing a bottle of
and that was after
champagne.
50 days. No alcohol for 50 days.
How did you do
No
that?
napping.
Well, actually,
I
I
would be
was
out.
like, thank
It
God.
barely last 5 days.
Being in these lights and being hungover, no thanks.
Yeah.
So is the group that you're talking about the one from Survivor, the chick that came, the mom?
She-
So I didn't mind, to be honest, I didn't mind her. And
But was that
I
the
s-
group that you didn't really fuck with?
I mean, I think I was sort of bonded with her.
Okay.
I know she's bitched about me or whatever, but I don't care. I
Oh, she
did.
I don't know that.
I
part.
mean, I think she was going along with it at least.
okay.
Right.
So that to me is like, if you are friends with someone, you should defend them. But
Right.
that's fine. I still didn't mind her.
Yeah.
But Felicia wouldn't, I'd walk into a room and she wouldn't speak for half an hour. So people are like, oh, you were excluding her at the end. I'm like, mate, the girl, she would not speak to me for half an hour. I'd say, hey, because I hadn't done anything wrong to them.
Right.
I have,
I'd be
I have a
like-
question about her, though.
Yeah.
Can we say her?
Yes.
Can we
Yeah.
talk about who we're talking about?
Yes.
Her.
Say her name.
Felicia.
Felicia.
Yeah, it's fine.
Say her
So-
name. Say her name.
I have no idea.
You
acting
acting
kinda
shady
and
and calling me baby. Why you playing
Hey,
games? Say my name. Say my name. Felicia. Felicia.
I have no hard feelings against Felicia. I'm just saying.
Okay.
But in the game,
No.
she was mean. Quite
But,
She was
frankly.
mean, yeah.
okay, so obviously everyone has like a game plan. You're all like creating alliances.
Yeah,
and all
it's
this.
Survivor.
Yeah,
Well,
alliances
11.
have to be made.
Yeah,
But like,
Survivor of the fittest.
but,
I didn't trust her
But like,
from day one.
okay, you're creating an alliance, and you know everyone else is creating alliances. But like, are you aware of like this alliance is going to go to the end? Because they
I-
all think that.
They could backstab you.
No, so I knew early on. I was like, these are the people who aren't going to go to the end.
Mm.
Izzy, because I could see her running around causing trouble, and I was like,
Yeah.
even
not
if she
gonna lie.
wants to stay, she's just people are not
Messy.
confident with her.
Yeah.
So she's gonna go. There were people I could see were gonna go. So whether they thought they were gonna stay to the end or not, I truly believed I'd make it to the end, but I think everyone does.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but
Well, was there
I
any?
thought Sari and I might get close to the end.
To the end.
Yes.
So you were
Yeah.
confident, but was there any
Yeah.
moment in the time you had in the house that
She told me days before she went into the house.
Yep.
yeah?
I'm gonna be in the top 3.
There you go. See.
Yeah, that's what you
So you had put that out in the
I
universe.
did not.
put in the universe.
I did
He's like, look at him making some
Right.
fucking lies here.
You did.
She
Was
did.
there-
She knew. You knew.
I think
You knew what you were doing.
But
I
was
knew
there
that.
any? Was
She
there,
did say that the last
People
in the
didn't think
interview.
that she had a game plan, but
Yeah.
she did. She was like, "I'm gonna go under the radar."
Radar.
I said this I've like anyone who
There's
knows
nothing
going
wrong
in-
with going under the radar, by the way. All these
Yes.
people that I've seen commenting
Move in
about this
silence.
anger about
Yeah.
Bowie going under the radar, it's a fucking game, and you need to
game
play
show.
smart. And
Yeah.
going under the
And-
radar is the smartest thing you
No,
can
people
do.
are like, oh, she didn't want to win. I'm like, you idiots.
You're so dumb.
Well, of course I wanted to win.
Of course.
And the way to win is to do what I
Stay
did. I
low.
got very bloody close, let me tell you.
But did
Yeah,
you
you
ever
did.
feel at any time in the house that you were like, fuck this, I want to leave? Was there any
No.
moment that you were just
No.
so frustrated? So you kept it cool.
no, because if I wanted to leave, I would just blow things up.
Blow
So
things
I was like,
You
I
would've
know how
left
to
a
leave.
mess.
Pride.
I was like, I
Bitch,
know.
left me on pride.
I was like, I know
last
how to.
year.
I know how
Hello.
to get kicked out of this game. Do what half of the house are doing right now, and being dramatic. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Jess came to me. We were at High Tops. High Tops.
oh yeah, like I'm
And-
nominating because of that. Please.
Yes. And so, like, we were there, and she came to me, and she was like, Rox, in case CBS needs to contact you about, I was like, Bowie's not racist. I
No,
don't
thank you.
understand what's going on right. She was like, yeah, but they're putting her through the ringer. They might, you know how it is. The cancel community, like, I was like, but she's not. She said, would you? I was like, yeah, she's not racist. I don't know what's going on at this
Yeah.
moment because I hadn't seen it at that time. So I was like, what did she say something? Because somebody got fired. Had to leave because he said something racist. He used the N-word.
Well, that's right. No, so all it was people weren't liking that I'd nominated Felicia and Sari after other people had nominated them. Now, they're nominated for a reason. I'm
Right.
sorry. It's not color.
Right.
It is literally because
Right.
you two don't like me. You guys are going up.
Right.
That was it.
Right.
I knew that I wouldn't get much blood on my hands by putting them up.
Right.
And the underscore that was anyway, Cameron was the back door with that, and so it was fine.
Right.
But like, yeah, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe
I
you're
couldn't believe
saying
it.
that.
When they said it to me, I was like, wait, is it really? I didn't even think it was serious. She was like, just in case, because we can't talk to her, of course.
No,
I was like,
stupid.
I
And
was
these,
like,
are,
no.
these are people who have been full on nasty to me the whole game.
Right.
So it's got nothing to do with race. It is like, or anything. It is literally.
It's a game. It's a
you're not
competition.
friends
Forget
with
race,
me. I'm on a
sexuality,
different
gender.
side.
Right.
You blindsided me.
Right.
I now don't trust you.
right.
End of story.
Right. I agree
So
with you.
I love it. I
thank
understand.
you,
I
Rox.
understand. I understand it. No, but I do. Okay, before we do the wheel, because that's our next thing. I wanted to talk to Michael though,
Yeah. 'cause
real quick, and then we'll do the wheel, and then we can end.
You've
it
all
over
known
there.
Michael for longer than I have because he.
Well, no, I
was a-
just met. I started right when Michael. I think
The same
left.
week.
The-
Yeah.
I
Wait. Hold on. Let's take that back.
think you replaced.
So yeah, let's. Okay, so
I think
how am I
Roxy
supposed to do this?
replaced you.
I think she
So I
replaced
just want to
me.
talk to Michael about his bartending experience. And so, like, when you have to exit certain bars and certain situations that you've come across, what was your most interesting at whatever because you've worked at a lot of bars.
Mhm.
So, like, what was something that really affected your life or made you think about where you worked at or whatever? What'd you go through?
I had a 3-year relationship with a bar that is or was the most toxic relationship I've had,
Mm-hmm.
but that I'm truly grateful for.
Okay.
Like I'm like, I am glad I did this. I'm glad I was there. I built so many connections, but I will never be treated like that ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, I don't know, there was a lot of gaslighting
Uh-huh.
in a bar I was at. And they made me feel like you don't get better than this. this is the most money you will ever make. People get fired from this place. And like pre-shift, it would be like, this person got fired, lives in New York now, and can't make as much money as they made here. And I'm like, that's not true.
They told you that.
Oh yeah. We would be in lineup with like 20 people in the office. Like, oh, we just got an email from X person. They wish they could come back. Their biggest regret was fucking up here and getting fired. And I'm like, I have worked multiple places since then where I work less hours. I deal with better people, better management, and I make more money. And I felt like I was in this toxic relationship where I was like stuck and felt like there was no up from this. There was no growth. There was no like my next step. I thought that like I had reached the be all and end all. And I there's people who still work in that place 10 plus 15, maybe 20 years. And they think that they can't do better than that.
Right.
And I'm like, you can.
Yeah.
Because I work in a place where I truly love my job so much right now.
Okay.
Some weeks I work 2 days a week. Some weeks I work 3 days a week. And I like have a great income. And like money is like very important.
Of course.
But just like my mental health is bigger.
Of course.
Like I worked in a place where they told me my body hair was disgusting and that the health department, you're working shirtless, the health department will come for us if you're got your shirt off.
Wow. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
Isn't that shocking?
Just because you like smooth Asian boys, don't mean I ain't one. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
No one knows.
I absolutely do know what you're talking about. But and what's the craziest thing that happened to you at a bar that you worked at that you had to figure out? I mean, like, you know, that just the craziest thing happened.
I mean, maybe parting ways with one of my jobs where I was told I needed to go get drug tested.
And then what happened?
And I was sent, and I was fully like, let's do this. I know I haven't been drinking. I know I don't do drugs.
We definitely know you didn't drink because you would not go to the house to fucking
No, I was like, let's go. And they were like,
They're like,
security.
You're a skunk.
You don't say.
Take me to the motherfucking hospital. You better make sure
Yeah, you don't
I
say.
ain't coming out that motherfucking bullshit.
This is actually a very, I feel like I had a target on my head for a situation, and it's related to a transphobic situation. I am a fucking ally for my trans sisters and brothers.
Of course.
Mainly my sisters, because my best friend is trans. And I stood up for something that was so important to me. And if somebody's being bullied, I was bullied as a kid and I didn't have a voice. Now I have a voice. Now I'm confident.
Yes.
When I was a kid, I was not. Now I am. I will speak up for, I will fight for you.
Yes.
If you're being mistreated, I will fight for you. And I felt like there was a target on my head. And then I was told I needed to go to Cedars-Sinai to get drug tested or alcohol tested. I was like, let's do this because I know I haven't been drinking tonight. And I know I don't do drugs. And I was brought to the emergencies room. The doctor was like, we can't test you for 6 hours. Well, I was like,
6 hours?
I'm like, I'm not sitting
6 hours?
Security
You're not gonna
brought
wait.
me in an Uber to Cedars-Sinai. I was like, I'm not going to sit here unless I'm on the clock.
Yeah.
And the doctor was like, you don't have to stay here. Your job, they were like, your job can't do this. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to leave. I'm going to go home. And then I was told the next day that I refused testing and I was fired.
Oh my God. So stories we get from bars and things like that. It's like we live in the bar world is a very crazy world.
Yeah.
People don't realize how crazy it can get. And there's a lot of, I'm sure we've all experienced some really crazy shit. That in itself is crazy, but
listen, let me tell you, first of all, you making me go to the hospital and I know I didn't drink.
Yeah.
I can't, if you...
All right, Roxy's gonna get carried away. I'm cutting this short because we gotta spin.
There's
the
no way
annoying
that
wheel
you're gonna
now.
make me go to a hospital and I didn't drink because that would be on
For
record.
6
Let's go.
hours.
Let's
And
get
then you
this
want me to wait
going,
for 6
guys.
hours? Absolutely
So we're gonna
not.
spin the wheel right now because we are running
But I
low on
appreciate
time.
that.
Also,
Still the real.
yeah.
I'm not spinning. Roxy's not spinning.
Okay,
But
so
I'll guess a spin.
you know what time this is.
Spin the wheel.
Michael
So
Conlon.
now we're gonna have Michael spin the wheel and see what he gets.
All right, Michael. Good luck. Your most embarrassing moment.
So
Or take a shot, but I'm sure you want to spill the tea.
yes, spill the
I
tea.
mean,
I can't think of anything.
I
That
feel
really
like-
has
I feel
embarrassed
like-
me.
I feel like I constantly have embarrassing moments, but like I don't let them embarrass me. I'm
No,
just
that's what I'm.
But is there something in your life that you ever look back at or you
Like
wake
I
up and you're
shitted
like,
on the
fuck,
side
I
of the
can't.
road. That was
Oh, that's
wow.
Oh.
I took
Yeah.
an enema though.
That's
'cause I
oh.
wanted to get-
Okay.
get-
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
When you bring up
Then it
shit,
kicked in.
Oh,
That's
so
pretty
you need to
embarrassing and
explain that
disgusting,
before
actually.
you-
So.
when you
Sorry,
bring
I
up,
just shouted.
when you bring up poop,
Yeah, Roxy,
triggering.
Roxy has a terrible
Except for the
habit
last-
of talking about shit
I talk about shit.
all the time. Every episode has
I've had
becoming
so
like a
many-
very shit.
So every episode I talk about
Focused.
shit. No, I don't.
Yeah, for the last 4 episodes. So you don't really feel like you have a moment in your life where you felt like embarrassed about something. And you're like, oh my
all the
God, I can't.
time.
What's
But
up?
like, but I live in it.
You live in it. So you
But
accept
I
it.
do have. Now that you bring up poop, I
Ah!
Oh my God.
I was in Spain. I was probably 15 or 16. I was staying in this friend's house. I was in the basement. This girl lived in this mansion in Spain. And I was like in the basement in like the maid's quarters, like staying over. And no joke, I woke up in the middle of the night and I pooped from the bed to the bathroom all over the floor. But like, I mean, I cleaned it up. I kind of.
Like, maids, there's been an
Mean-
incident.
But like,
I'm dead.
like truly,
Hey, you just
I
had a
was
bad
just like-
stomach.
this came out of me like trail.
Oh no.
But like, yeah, I mean, I have embarrassing moments all the time where I'm like, fuck, I want to.
He deserves
I
a
love
shot
the
for
poop
that.
ones.
He deserves
I
a
love-
shot for that one.
But also, like, I think because he's an actor, so don't you think like you become immune to everything as an actor?
Well, yeah, the
Because you just used to auditions and this and that. Okay.
a good hard
Can't
spin.
fix it.
No, you got
No.
no.
Boobs or ass?
Show boobs or
You gotta
ass.
show your boobs or your ass.
No.
Oh my
Bowie!
god!
She just said her parents are. She just.
You wanted to show your ass.
She wanted that.
Oh my god!
Alright.
Because she knew. Oh, sorry.
All those squats in the Big Brother house.
Bowie got thicky
yeah.
thick.
So that's where that's at.
Damn.
Bowie wanted to show her ass.
Well, it's better than eating an egg.
Oh, definitely. You've seen what
The
happened
bar
to
is
Roxy last
low.
week. Like
All right,
a fucking egg. Thank you so much, guys,
Okay,
for
hold
joining
on.
us today.
Thank
let's-
you.
Really wanna
this has been
appreciate
fun.
Oh yeah.
So keep talking.
So we want to appreciate, we appreciate you guys for showing up, Bowie. Thank you again, round 2.
Oh, it's always
Hope this
fun.
was
like,
better
you guys
for
are
ya.
the best.
Yeah, we have a good time here.
Everyone
Um,
subscribe.
Yes, and we're gonna actually put the link for Bowie's new track on our latest episode. So please go and listen to it. Follow Bowie.
Never surrender.
Never
surrender,
The lyric
baby.
is I never surrender. But
Never surrender.
yeah.
Yep, that's the way to be. So thank you again, guys. This is the episode
19.
19.
Oh,
You don't know.
Yeah,
he lost his
I'm not
memory
really
while he
even
was
out
drinking.
there. Episode 19.
All right, so y'all, this is our last shot.
Thank you again, guys.
Oh my God,
Appreciate you.
this was so,
You.
y'all, this was so much fun.
It was
I
fun.
know.
Sorry, our engineer's looking at us like, bitch, get the fuck out this motherfucker.
Well, we
right
had
now.
mic
Let's
problems, so we
leave.
get like a get out of
We
jail
did,
free
yeah. We have some mic problems. Can we get out of jail? Just to
card.
get out of
Yeah, come on, Roxy, before
Okay.
you pass out.
So,
All right.
So,
Up to
up
it.
to it. Down to it. Fuck those.
Don't do it. Don't do it. We do it because
'Cause I
we used to it.
used to
Now
it.
drink,
Drink, motherfucker,
drink. Drink,
Drink.
drink, motherfucker.
Drink.
Drink. Multi.
Drink,
Multi.
motherfucker. So you can catch us on.
You can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube. Please subscribe. And you will see snippets of our reels, of our episodes on Instagram. Follow us at After Hours with a Z podcast.
After hours with a Z, boo.
Hours.
Thank you, Bowie. Thank you, Michael. Turn it.
Slancha.
Oh my God, Sancha. Cilantro.